Hi, I'm Kayla Tytlers, and I'm a vagabond. I'm living in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, working on the bike in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and in the process of moving to Detroit, Michigan. One of the reasons I'm most excited about the Build, Train, Race program for Royal Enfield is I actually get to combine all of my passions in life. By day, I'm an automotive engineer. I work for General Motors as an additive manufacturing process engineer. Basically means I 3D print car parts for a living. And by night, I'm a hands-on guru. I love anything where I can tinker. I've had a lifelong passion for working on things. So currently, I love wrenching on bikes, working on my project car, and also being a woodworker. I first heard about Build, Train, Race through Royal Enfield's Instagram account when they started the flat track program. And I had followed along, and I thought it was such a cool opportunity for the girls to get to do. And I was kind of like a sideline fan. Like I just cheered them on from a distance virtually through Instagram. I never thought I would get the chance to do it. So when they announced the road racing program last fall, I was like, that's what I want to do. So I sidecar race. I've been on tracks before in that form, but I've only seen tracks. I either see the blue sky or the pavement. I don't see straight ahead and I'm not in control. So it's about to be a whole new ballgame for me. Being that I'm into vintage bikes, that's kind of my thing, and I definitely want to run with that theme. I want to make the grooviest bike Moto America has ever seen, and I really want the design for my bike to reflect my personality. Specifics of what I'm doing in the bike, I'm calling it my Johnny Cash project. I'm getting it one piece at a time. It did cost me way more than a dime though. So I'm actually salvaging a lot of parts from where I can. So there's been a lot of great racing bikes throughout history, and I'm kind of blending them all together into one build with some new parts added as well. One of my goals with the bike is to take out as much weight as possible. And instead of using the stock rims and hubs, which actually have a lot of weight to them, I'm using cast rims instead. The big part with that is that these rims were not meant to go on a Royal Enfield, so I actually had to work with some spacing and also reduce the size of my sprocket carrier. And it was a lot of work and a lot of hours were put in, but we were able to get it and everything is lining up now and it's going great. My overall goal for the build is to have the most well-performing bike on the track. At the end of the day, it's not about the looks, it's about how well it runs. It's a race bike. I'm going for lightweight, I'm going for fast, and I'm going for handling, and that's all that matters. One of the coolest things about being able to work in the Build, Train, Race program is the women empowerment. Not only do I get to work with 6 other incredibly inspiring women from all different walks of life, I also get to train with Melissa Paris, who's a pioneer in road racing for women. I certainly wouldn't be able to do any part of this build without all of my sponsors: Dunlop Tires, Saddlemen, Dynajet, Arai, Maxima Racing Oils, S&S Cycle, Vortex, SBS Brakes. I also have some individual sponsors that have been helping me out along the way. I have Bison Leathers, Moto Union, She Said It Cards, Polychroma, and also Retrodyne, which is the shop I'm working in currently on my bike. So building this bike to me has been everything. It's kind of been my main focus the past couple months, which is really hard as I'm starting a new career and moving out of state. So it hasn't been all sunshine and rainbows. It's been a lot of traveling across the country and putting on 10,000 miles in 4 months on my car. It's also been a lot of figuring things out, a lot of calculations, a lot of long nights fueled by caffeine and energy drinks. But it's also been so rewarding. I've never built a bike from start to finish on my own, and this is kind of my first bike I've ever done this much work on. So it's really exciting to see the process from start to finish, and I'm really looking forward to the end product. And it's been one hell of a ride to get here, and I'm really excited for where it's going.